is like open heart surgery. You can never while I'm currently checking and recollecting the way it was records and stepping, no second guessing and still collecting currency. See the way I'm acting is I can really imagine.
Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. So glad you could join us on this Saturday night. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. It's a one-game reprieve at home for the Bucks. Here with their Milwaukee fans and then back on the road. This, of course, their first chance to play Miami this season. They beat this team in 5 games in the first round last year. That gives them some confidence, I'm sure.
And they're facing the team that dismissed them from the postseason last year. So certainly a little payback in mind. That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Well, certainly some names on the floor, Greg, that we've seen in the NBA for many years. That in consideration, what kind of game can we expect with a grizzled group on the floor?
And Kevin, these types of games tend to be kind of methodical. Vets aren't afraid to give the ball up for a better look, and we should see a clean game here tonight.
The offense just opens up if your playmaker comes from that 4 or 5 spot, and Bam does such a great job of it.
And the basket by McCollum.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
Back to Hero. Adebayo, high post. The Heat need to get a shot off. Hero, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Here's Giannis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And Giannis that time just making the most of that play, getting the foul, still getting the shot off.
Hey, Brent, here we're looking at Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's arguably the best player right now in the NBA. Not just the NBA, worldwide.
That's a lot of space, Kevin, but you're not wrong. He is the best two-way player in the league. With his physical dominance, he impacts the game in ways that no other player can.
Connects from three-point range.
And look out when Jimmy Butler feels confident and comfortable from deep.
Poke loose. And here we go. It's Butler. Pass to Hero. And he slams it one-handed.
And Hero with the heroic slam.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. They trail by 1. Now here's Middleton. Back to McCollum. And again, the turnover by the Bucks. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Miami Heat. It's White on the wing. And a wide open look for Hero. And the Heat, another 3.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
McCollum outside. Pass to Crowder. Butler with the steal. Adebayo high post. And he makes good on the layup.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Bucks trailed by 6. To the paint. Here's Giannis. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Giannis has got 6.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Miami.
Pass to Butler. 3-pointer. They grab their own miss. Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down.
Bam grabs the board, and then Bam knows what to do.
Butler with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Back to Adebayo. Beyond the arc. Score it. His 3rd straight basket in 3 tries. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Miami.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball. They're looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
Sometimes the offense can be keyed by just quick possession. So you get a steal and you can get out in transition. They seem to be very focused on that end of the floor.
Offensive rebound. Shot by Crowder, no good.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
Tucker a screen. This one for 3. And again, Miami with the triple.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
If you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Butler with the steal. For the finish. And Adebayo throws it down.
Such a dogged defender as Butler's instincts right there get him to steal.
And an overpowering first quarter effort. Already a double-digit advantage. It's the Heat leading by 14. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Heat to be in. What do you guys think?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Yeah, hopefully the opposition can recover because that first quarter defensively was unbelievable, just crippling defense.
The drive by Lowry. Here's Robinson. Misses off the left iron.
Well, mid-range is where he makes the money. So when the D's slow to get out on him, always surprising to see him miss from there.
Back to Pokusevski. Shot clock at 6. Crowder the screen. Floats one up. Man, the tip in on the offensive rebound. Man's got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Bucks.
Yeah, and that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Out to the right wing. Love with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Love's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
Now here we are watching Trey Mann, Greg, and he's so skilled at creating with the ball in his hand.
And he knows how to manipulate defenders, and he gets to his spots on the floor as well as anybody. Also quick to find cutters, so he's creating for himself and others.
Robinson for three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Mann. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. And Brent, as someone who's been around the game your entire life, what advice do you give young, aspiring players?
Well, I think the biggest thing for me, Kevin, is to find the correct mentorship to where it is that you want to go. If you can find a player that's proven himself, that's about the right things, and you can get access to them, and trust me, they're more than willing to share their knowledge, go find a great mentor.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Here's Mann. To the middle. Here's Beauchamp. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Right side Lowry. Robinson left side. And it's Adebayo in the corner. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. A 12-point game. Driving the lane. Miami grabs the miss. Looking at the Bucks, GA, they've made the playoffs every year since 2017.
And Kevin, as long as Giannis is at the helm, that streak should continue for a while. He's arguably the best player in the world. Guys want to play with this kid.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Jimmy Butler made some headlines a while back when he said he wished the NBA would allow more of the scrapping we saw in decades past. So would I. He says that would suit his game, though. Jimmy said, I want to run into people and see who falls down first, who's going to quit first. That's the style of basketball I like to play. Kevin?
Yep, you're right. And it shows, D.A. It shows. Thank you so much.
Well, I'd like to see Giannis thread the needle, a big man that has some point guard skills.
Lowry looking around. Outside Robinson. To the wing right side. Here's Adebayo. Nice feed from Valanciunas. Bucks trail by 12. Here's Crowder. And Crowder slams it in.
Don't see that much from Crowder off the bounce and attacking to make the score.
Right side Martin. Over to the wing. Pass to Robinson. Back to Adebayo. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Adebayo's got 11.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Screen by Valanciunas to the inside. Back to Giannis. McCollum left side. He takes it in. That one good for 2.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Now White. No scoring in this one. Outside Hero. Fires from deep. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. It's stolen. Here's Adebayo. And so we wrap up the first half. Heat lead by 10. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. The Heat leading by 10.
Brent, don't you love what a team player Giannis is? A star with very little ego.
One of the things, Greg, he does so well is deflect everything or reflect everything back to him. It's about him. He'll compliment his teammates, and then he'll take on the responsibility when the team isn't playing at its highest level.
Outside Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
The defenders are trying to keep pace with Jimmy Butler, but there's enough space for him to spot the rim and knock it down.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. Bucks trail by 12. Giannis with it. He has 6. Pass to Crowder. The 3. Good. And it's Giannis picking up the assist. Crowder's got 7 points.
Looks like Crowder feels like the green light is all his on that shot.
Adebayo the screen to the left side wing. Heat moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
Well, if this is a physical contest, Adebayo's going to win out.
Antetokounmpo, no good. And it's Adebayo with the ball for the Heat. Outside White. Pass to Hero. Back to White. No good from outside. And so it's Milwaukee now. They trail by 11. Their next game is at the Rockets Arena in Houston for a game with the Rockets. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip.
And Giannis adding muscle to his frame for these types of situations. He'll keep getting bigger and stronger, but willing to take the hit.
And when you look at the veteran Jay Crowder, Brent, what impresses you most about his game?
Well, I think he's just accepted his role, Kevin, a high-energy guy who plays tough defense, and that's someone who's going to help you out, especially the way he can stretch the floor and occasionally knock down key threes.
And slam dunk by Butler.
Jimmy's such a well-conditioned athlete, using that vertical he has to get up and throw it down.
Now here's McCollum. Into the lane. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. Stripped it away. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. Timeout called, the Bucks. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Heat leading by 10. And here's Lowry. He has yet to score. Outside Robinson. Love looking around. Here's Hackett. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. For Miami, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
Well, it doesn't seem to matter, Brent, who they bring in. Everyone seems to fit in this system in Miami.
Well, their identification process and their scouting, they do a fantastic job of putting guys in here who are hungry to go about their business. So it's a nice mix. You have young guys, you have veterans, and then they have the right star to follow.
Robinson for 3. Kulusevski grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
The latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. The Miami Heat have battled to deep playoff runs in recent years, and they find the strength in each other to keep fighting. Bam Adebayo says, we depend on each other. Every once in a while, we'll be like, dog, I need to lean on you tonight. And that's what being a team is all about. Having those teammates to lean on when you're down. Kevin?
Great approach. David, thank you. And there's a foul. It's on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Outside Lowry. Pass to Love. Back to Lowry. Launches it. And that's good. Kevin Love for 3. Love's got 6.
Well, that's some veteran savvy from Lowry. Just floor awareness and finds the open teammate.
Back to Jackson. Goes back up. McCollum deciding where to go with it. 6 on the shot clock. Takes a 3. Miami grabs the miss. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Martin. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Martin doesn't fear anybody. He loves challenging the defense on the inside and drawing fouls.
And what a stretch it's been, Brent, for this Milwaukee franchise. All started by the drafting of Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Well, just identifying him is one thing, Kevin. You got to also acknowledge the work that Giannis has put in. After that, they have done a great job of building around him. Had that not been the case in Milwaukee, you have to wonder whether he would have re-upped and signed that extension with the Bucks to continue his career here. What would have happened in free agency?
It's a pick by Love. Outside Robinson. And he drives in.
And I think a couple people in the front row went for that pump fake from Robinson.
The Heat have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. He doesn't get the second one.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
And so it's Miami ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Here's Giannis. Out left to the wing. Outside Crowder. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Six to shoot. That one misses. Great D that time from Adebayo. Three-pointer, Butler. Giannis grabs the miss.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, if you think that Giannis was going to stop working after he won a title, what do you think he's going to do in the years that they don't? This guy continues to be one of the hardest workers in the NBA.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo. So when we're talking about team identity, Craig, what would you say is the Miami Heat's identity?
Tough-nosed, aggressive, and hard-working. That's what attracted guys like Jimmy Butler here in the first place. And that's the style of ball they want to continue playing.
Pass to Crowder. Miami grabs the miss. Butler on the wing. Out to the right wing. Now Adebayo kicks it out to Hero. That one falls coming off Adebayo's feet. And the Heat lead by 10.
Well, the shortest 3 in the game is making use of that corner spot, and Hero in the right spot that time.
Middleton outside. Screened by Valanciunas. Antetokounmpo. It's hauled in by Hero. And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Butler on the wing. It's up a 3. No good that time. And it's Milwaukee's ball. It's a 10-point game. Inside. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Over Adebayo. The putback. Rebounded by Tucker. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved. A full team effort.
Big-time scoring explosion in this one from Bam. Didn't think he would have this kind of offensive impact.
Valanciunas with the ball. It's stolen by Adebayo. Outside, White. For the three. The rebound by the Bucks. It's McCollum on the wing. Off target from outside.
Well defended that time. He's a shooter that the D has to close down on quickly when he's ready to pull the trigger.
White, wide open. He fires. Nailed from three-point land.
Kind of like playing in the rec league, little to no defense on that possession, and the easiest three-pointer you can imagine.
McCollum with the ball. Picked up by Hero. Back to Crowder. Clock at 6. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. Good, and the assist goes to Giannis.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Not always the best scenario, but in this game, pride takes over. You score on me, I'm going to come back and score on you.
Pass to Tucker. Fires the three. And again, Miami with the triple.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Heat.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Bam Adebayo.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Hero with it. .27 seconds left in the game. Launches a three. Great D that time for Middleton. Rebounded by Tucker. Now here's Adebayo. And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one won.